Hello, hello, hello. This is Kareem Lewis, your trusted Houston realtor, the one that always keeps it real with you, aka Sergeant Sales, and I'm back again talking about credit repair. This series about credit repair. So before I go on, go ahead and like, subscribe, follow, share, help me, help you, help us, and let's make it happen, right? So credit repair. Let's break down about credit repair. In the last video, I kind of got started. I said I'm gonna go a little bit more. I gotta break them up because I don't want these long videos. You probably won't watch them if they're too long. Anyway, so let's go ahead and talk about credit repair, the actual process of repairing your credit. Okay. Number one, you do not need anybody to fix your credit. You don't have to pay any organization to fix your credit. And some might say, well, Sergeant Sales, don't you fix credit? Won't that mess up your pockets? Listen, I told you I'm anti-guru. I'm always about the truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God, right? Likewise, I'm all for people wanting to help themselves, right? My program, I don't help everybody. I help people that's part of my first-time homebuyer program. And if you want to learn more about that, go ahead and comment homebuyer program, and I'll let you know, right? I also have DIY kits that can help you out, or even some calls that can assist with that. Like I said, just put DIY in the comments and I'll take care of that. But let's go further into the video on how to help yourself, okay? The number one thing you want to do, as we talked about before, you got to see your credit scores. But the key thing is you got to see your credit report. They have companies, credit monitoring companies, that will actually give you not only your scores, but your reports every month, right? But you got to pay for them. They're not free. You got to pay for them. And if you want to know that, put in credit monitoring in the comments, and I'll get you hooked up with those too, right? So now, once you get set up with that and you got your credit score and you can see your report, okay? There's two ways to dispute credit. You can either do it online or send it in mail, right? Now, you'll hear some people, some credit so-called gurus that say, oh, you got to send it in the mail. That's the only way. False. Because when I was fixing up my credit, if y'all remember my story that I shared, when I started off with 480 credit score back in 2016, right? A lot of my stuff, I use Credit Karma. So a lot of things that I give you and share with you is straight from the noggin, right? I'm not reading no prompt, because you can see I'm driving. Everything is straight experience, so you can trust on that, right? So let's go into it. So now, once you have your credit monitoring set up, you got your credit reports, the first thing you want, the top three things you want to dispute, right? It's going to be your name, your addresses, and inquiries, right? And let me break down the reasons why. Your name. I know for my name, Kareem Lewis, right? People smurf up my name all the time. I've been called Karen, Karima, Karinth, a whole bunch of stuff, right? And likewise, I guess when they hear my name and I was applying for stuff, they put it the same way in those credit reports, and I saw my name is jacked up, which can help you, because if it's not your proper spelling, you need to dispute it. And you'd be surprised how many things, when you just dispute your right name, how many things will fall off just because of that. Because if it's tied into a misspelling of your name, you gotta go, right? Same thing as far as addresses, right? If you've been a person that, you've been around for a while, you lived in many different places, guess what? Everybody don't need to know that. Dispute them. All you need to have is your current address. Because again, if it's tied to bad credit, things that you want to dispute, you'd be surprised that it could fall off automatically, just like that, from disputing the address. Likewise, your inquiries, right? Inquiries, anytime you apply for something, right? That's an inquiry. And it's supposed to last up to 2 years, so they say, right? But a lot of times you'd be surprised how many things still show up. So if you dispute that, that will help out your credit score as well. Likewise, say if you go to a car dealership and you want to go get a car, and they're going to run your credit like 5,000 times or so. So they putting in multiple inquiries, technically, of things you didn't ask for. I applied one time with you. You supposed to apply one time, so either I'm going to get approved or not. But they wound up applying like 5,000 different places, and all of this destroys your credit. So again, dispute those inquiries inquiries, misspellings of your names, as well as get rid of all them crazy addresses, and you'll be surprised how many of your things, how your credit improves just with that. Then you want to wait 30 days to see the proof and to see what's next. So again, I'm going to end the video on that. Stay tuned for the next one as I go a little bit deeper on how to dispute your own credit. Again, this is Kareem Lewis, your trusted Houston realtor, signing out. God bless. To the next video.